Okay, welcome back again in fractions class. So for class 4 and above. So here today I am going to solve this or sort out the problem, that is use the cross multiplication method to find if the following fractions are equivalent or not. Now some questions will be given here, just you have to find out whether that particular fraction is equivalent. That means whether that fractions are equal or not by using cross multiplications. Okay, so here first question goes, okay, 3 upon 4 comma and the another fraction that goes 6 upon 12. Now whether these numbers are equivalent or not. So how to use the formula to find out that whether it is equivalent or not. Now see how to use it. Now take this number as A. Okay, so just I want to explain you. A, denominator take as B, again numerator take as C, and again denominator take as D. Now since it is written here, you have to use cross multiplication method. Now you have to cross multiply. That means with this B and C you have to multiply, with this A and D you have to multiply and find out whether that particular fraction numbers are equal or not. Now see here. So let's take this is A and this is B. Okay. So 3 take as A and 12 as D, as I have shown here. Example. Now put equal marks over here. Now again take this 4 as B and 6 as C. So 4 into 6. Now you multiply it. 3 into 12. So 3 12 is 36 equals to 4 6 24. Now we can see here 36 is not equal to 24 or 24 is not equal to 36. That means this fractional number is not equivalent. So what we can write, therefore it is not equivalent. Yeah. So in this way you have to solve it. Now let me take number 2 also. Okay, now let's see question number B, whether these particular fraction numbers are equal or not. So as I gave you the example in first number, like take number A, this 2, number B as 3, now again 8 as C and 12 as D. Now we have to cross multiply. So multiply this A with D, D with C. So A, we can say what is A given here? A is given as 2. Clear? So multiply with this D. So D means 12 equals to B. That means 3 into, now C means 8. So let's find out. Now 12 8 12 2 24. Now 3 8 24. So what we found here? We found that both the given numbers, fractional numbers, when we cross multiply, we will get the equivalent numbers. So that means, therefore, it's an equivalent answer. Got it? Okay, now last I will do number C. So 8 upon 10 and 40 upon 50. So whether these particular given fraction are equivalent or not, let's see. So as I have given example in previous A and B, so let's take 8 as A and D as 50. So we will cross multiply with this 8 and 50. So 8 8 into 50 equals to, now take this B and C. Take B, 10 as B and 40 as C. So 10 into 40. Now multiply it. 850 is how much? 400. Now take 10 into 40. So when you multiply 40 into 10 or 10 into 40, how much you will get? 400. So this means this particular given fractional number 8 upon 10 and 40 upon 50 are equal. So we can write down is an equivalent answer. So I want to make you clear that so it is written here to find with the cross multiplication method whether the given fraction are equivalent or not. Like I wrote in answer, therefore it's an equivalent. So we can write just also whether that this number is equivalent or not by writing yes or no also. So this is equivalent, we found where it is equivalent, so we can write in answer yes it is equivalent. If it is not equivalent, then we can also write no it's not equivalent. Clear? Okay, now let's solve next topic question, that is fill in the blank boxes for the following equivalent fractions. So here one side fraction is given there, another side one numerator is blank. So you have to fill up here so that this particular left hand side fraction should be equal to left hand side. So how to find out now? The given numerator and denominator. So denominator is given here 6 and this side 72. But here numerator is not given, here numerator is given. So what will be here? The particular number, so that the particular fraction will be equal in both hand side. Okay. So now how to find out? So given here denominator and denominator, what you do is just divide this particular number with this 6. Okay. So 70. So you can do in rough. 72 divided by 6. 6 1 the 6. So 6 to the 12. So how many times it goes? 12 times. So with this 12, particular what you got the quotient? The quotient you got, that is 12. Now with this 12, what you do? You multiply with the numerator. Got it? When you divide, when you get the quotient, you particularly when you get the quotient, that quotient you multiply with the numerator. So when you multiply with the numerator, what you got the quotient over there? 12. Now what is the numerator over here? 5. So when you multiply 12 into 5, how much you will get? You will get 60. So here 60. Clear? Now it is equivalent. Now how it is equivalent? Just now whether this particular left hand side and right hand side are equivalent or not, what we can do, we can check the answer what you have wrote here. Okay. So how to check here? So by cross multiplication with these two numbers. So particularly 5 and 72 you multiply. 72 into 5. How much you will get? 5 to the 10, here 1, 5 7 35, 36. So how much you got after multiplying with these two? You got 360. Now let's multiply with this denominator and this numerator. So 60 into 6. That means 6 0 is 0, 6 6 is 36. So here with this by cross multiplication 5 and 12 you got 360, and 6 and 60 after multiplying you also got 360. So that means now it is equal. So 60 is your answer. Clear? Okay, now let's take number B. So in previous number A, what we found that only the denominator was given and you were supposed to find numerator. But here again the question has been changed. So numerator is given here, so denominator is not here. So how to find the denominator and how to find the equivalent fraction Cn. So now the numerator and this side numerator it is given 1 into 7. So 1 7 is how much you will get? 7. Or when you divide 7 1 7 by 1 times. So how much it will get? 7 only it will come. So your quotient will be 7. Now with this 7, what you do? You multiply with 6. Okay. So 7 into 6. How much you will get? 42. So here 7 6 are 42. Now whether this particular right hand side and left hand side are equivalent or not, let's check. So to check that whether it is equivalent or not, let's do by plus multiply. Okay. So by plus multiply, when you do multiply 1 into 42, so 1 into 42 means 42 ones are how much you will get? You will get 42 only. Now again you bypass it with denominator and numerator. So 6 into 7, 6 7s are 42. So here after doing bypass multiply or multiplication, what we got? We got both the side equal, 42 and 42. So 42 is your right answer. Clear? So I hope you have understood number previous questions topic and now which I have done here. I think you have understood. So practice at home. Okay. So in next video I am going to teach you again another topic. Thank you for watching.